is the Mussar lesson of Parashat Kedoshim. Yutet, Pasuk Yutchet, the Pasuk says, Lo tikom. One of the loving commandment not to do is don't take revenge. Torah says revenge is awesome. It's very interesting. What's the case of revenge? What does revenge mean? Now, Chachamim tell us a very drastic story. If two people, they are in desert, and one has water, the other one doesn't have, and the other one is about to die, and tells him, please, give me water. He doesn't give it to him. Now he says, please, I'm dying, give me water. Doesn't give it to him. And then he pours down the water on the ground, and he doesn't give it to him. And the other one really was about to die. Miraculously, he got saved. Now they go back to their own cities, everybody's safe. And the one that didn't give the water to his friend comes and he wants to borrow money from him. Now Torah says that if the only reason that you don't want to give him money is because you want to take revenge from him, that he didn't give you water, Torah says don't do that. Don't take revenge. But it is a very natural feelings. He put my life in danger. He didn't do whatever that he was supposed to do. He didn't treat me nicely. And here Torah says, don't take revenge. What is it? Why? What's the point of Torah? Now, Mefarshim try to explain what does it mean. Chinuch, one of the greatest philosophers of Torah, explains a very beautiful philosophy about don't take revenge. Chinuch says that why did Torah say it's also to take revenge? Because David HaMelech, when somebody kills David HaMelech, they wanted to go and take nekama, the revenge for David as a king. David made a very crucial statement. David says, don't take revenge. Don't take revenge. Why? David HaMelech. He cares to you. He cares the majesty of the king. David HaMelech said, the man of Tehillim that we say every day. This man said, Hashem Amar Vekilel. Hashem said, and he cursed me. What does that mean? He cursed you. What would relate to Hashem? Hashem Amar Vekilel. David HaMelech is telling us one of the very important foundation of the Torah and the supervision of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that every Jew has to believe. And that is, if something is happening to a person, there is a court system in Shamayim. The court system has to decide, does it deserve or not? If it deserves it, it's going to happen. If it doesn't deserve, Hashem is going to manipulate everything that should not happen to him. Nothing, even very small thing would not happen to a person unless he deserves. He has a record that should happen, and it happens. Therefore, really, Chinuch is saying, don't contribute it to that person. The person who did that to you is not Reuven, it's not Shimon, it's not that person, it's HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Person has to ask himself, why did Hashem put me in such an occasion? Why? Why did I deserve something like that? And the answer is, you deserved it. Hashem wants to wake up call. Hashem wants you to wake up. There's something wrong that you did, you deserve something like that. Otherwise, would not have happened to you. Otherwise, Hashem manipulates. The Navi says, the person raised up his hand to hit. His hands became dried. He couldn't hit the person. Somebody wanted to say something, became mute. Somebody wanted to run, he stood still. Because HaKadosh Baruch Hu's supervision is in the world. Usually I go around table and ask people, what do you think? The world is a jungle or not? 99% of people, even those B'nai Torah, that they learn Torah, they look at the world and this is a jungle. Chas v'shalom. The world is not a jungle. It looks like a jungle. But there is a supervision of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Hashem is supervising, and Hashem is taking care. Hashem is to judge, to supervise everybody, to see what everybody deserves, and that's going to happen to him. Therefore, Chinuch Torah is telling us, Lo tikom. Lo tikom is not just the love of emotionally control yourself. Lo tikom is a sign of emunah, faith to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. If you feel there is nobody manager of the world, then you take Nekama. Of course, he did it. He is responsible for it. I want to give him back. But the emun of faith to HaKadosh Baruch Hu says Hashem is in charge. Whatever that happens to a person, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is in charge. Therefore, don't attribute it to that person. You should attribute it to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The finger should go to yourself rather than to other person. And the greatest thing that the Nekama creates, it kills a person, destroys a person. Somebody keeps the Nekama inside, he always generates himself hormones that kills him, destroys him, and transfers from the father to the children. And sometimes generations, they hate each other because of that. And that is carrying death, carrying such a thing in yourself and your family. The Torah says, sign of emunah to HaKadosh Baruch Hu is don't take revenge, because its consequence is not good for you and your family and everybody.